pounds on it, maybe, or a little bit more. And I got one of these buy a gift vouchers to my boyfriend for his birthday. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it was his birthday, and it was for like a spa treatment or something. So it's either two people get a spa treatment or like one person, like you can choose, and it says that you can choose from all these things. They have a leaflet, so inside the box. So I got this, look, relaxation for two. Yeah, wow. You actually have to spend quite a bit of money to get like something better than like 25-minute treatment each. But to be fair, there is a lot of choice that you can like take a look and choose. You go to their website and then you choose the locations which covers this treatment. And this probably is good for like hotels and spas and things when it's not like the high season and it's not summer, like when it's like right now. No one's really going on a vacation or a hotel, so I guess these vouchers are good for those times where they can still keep activity. Definitely in the hotel that we stayed at, there was a lot of couples that seemed to be having the same kind of vibe. So I'm sure that this company or similar companies partner with specific hotels and do this kind of experiences, because the one we got, which I'm gonna get to how we did it, we basically got one night stay, and the hotel had a pool, which is why we chose it. It had like a sauna room, a steam room, and obviously you can buy like a treatment if you wanted to, like a massage or a facial or something, which is I think pretty standard in most of the hotels nowadays, at least if it's like a 4-star, which this was a 4-star hotel. And it also came with a dinner which included 3 courses, and I looked, it was £42 worth per person, and it came with a glass of prosecco, so it's pretty fun. What else? And breakfast on the day of like the checkout, because you check in at 3 p.m. and then you check out at 11 a.m. the next day. And basically like you can flip through this thing when you buy your voucher and pick which one. So for example, like this one, it's just a random page. Here there's like a hair salon, and then it's in Cheshire, which is like super far away, but in Chester, this hair and beauty salon, and it's offering via this smart box, or the voucher you bought, basically a wash and a blow dry and a full face of makeup. So that's what you get, which is, you know, pretty good if that's what you want. Or you can enjoy in Hull, still in Cheshire, in their spa and leisure club, you can get an evening pamper session for 2. You can use all of the spa facilities, which includes a swimming pool, a steam room, a gym, or you can choose between a facial that is going to be 25 minutes or a back, neck, and shoulder massage, which I feel like that is a really good one, but that's like in the middle of nowhere, I would say. But there's so many different locations and places. This would even be good for if you were like, you know, going across the country, like you just want to go in your own country and like visit another city, and you think like, what should I do? Just use your voucher and find an experience, right? Like that's so smart. However, you might not always get like the best deal, I guess, if you don't upgrade the voucher, which this is what we did. I got like the £60 maybe one, and on top of that my boyfriend paid so that we could stay using like the spa and getting a treatment, we were like, let's just make a weekend out of it, and it was pretty fun. So the hotel we went to was in Reading, and it's a 4-star hotel really close to a train station, and it was just perfect. The staff were really nice. I was like, whenever people are nice in the place that you're visiting, especially like all the service stuff, whenever they're nice, like you have a good experience, you know. Even if something goes wrong, if they're helpful, then it's gonna go right, you know. But literally everybody was so nice. The restaurant, the reception, the people at the spa, everyone was so nice. The food was so good. We got lamb that was like pink, and it had like garlic on the top and like herbs, and it came with ratatouille, which is like cubed up vegetables. It was fine. The lamb was really good though. Like I couldn't make that myself, so that's like what I chose. And then we got so you could like mix. It was like an Indian menu and a British menu, and the British menu was so boring, I'm not gonna lie, besides that lamb dish. So we did like the Indian dessert and starter, and then we did the British, which was lamb, which was just like a normal dish, but it was so good. And the cocktails as well were amazing, because I have to go and get a cocktail. Like, I am not a wine girl, I am not a prosecco or a champagne unless it's like kind of bougie, because I feel like the bougie ones taste better. Like, that's a general understanding, I would say. But you know, I'm not gonna put myself through something not tasty just because I'm trying to save money, you know. If I want to drink, I'm gonna like enjoy it. So I got 2 cocktails, I think, and then we had the a glass of fizz included. So I got pina coladas, of course. They were so creamy but delicious. It was like a pumpkin pina colada, so it was like a twist on it. So it's a little bit of a spicy one. Love it. Amazing. 10 out of 10. And it was like standard, like £12, I would say. Like, you can get cheaper cocktails, don't get me wrong, but like for a nice restaurant price level cocktail, I feel like that was standard. And then for dessert, I got like a chai creme brulee. So yummy. I love a creme brulee. And then I could actually like crack the top, which sometimes I've gotten creme brulees before that you couldn't, and that is so disappointing. Like, if you're going to give a creme brulee, like, please make sure that you can crack the top. And then it came with like berries on top, which I love, and like a cookie. What else did we do? We went to see a movie which was close to the hotel. We saw the new movie with Margaret Qualley. It was called Drive Away Dolls. Margaret and her co-star, like the 2 main girls, were like really good performance-wise. I would say like every actor and actress did a really good job. However, the plot was so bad. Like, it was such a fucking weird movie. Sorry for cursing for those of you that don't like it, but it's just a word. Anyway, sorry, my personality is not gonna be good for everyone. I'm just like, I say it like it is, guys. I say it like it is. I'm not going to beat around the bush. But anyways, this movie, if you have seen it, please let me know. Like, am I missing the meaning of it? Because I looked it up and the rating was like 5.7, which I would agree, like, it is a 5 out of 10. in a weird way. There was like Matt Damon in it, Pedro Pascal, Miley Cyrus. Like, how did they get all of these cameos in this random unhinged movie? I have no idea. Anyway, so that's what we did. We watched this movie after we had our lovely dinner. There was literally no one else in this movie theater besides me and my boyfriend. Like, I'm not kidding, just me and him. And we were like running around the theater because it's like, when are you gonna get this chance? Clearly it was a bad movie, right? I was like, I'm so sorry that I dragged you out here to watch this when we could have been watching Dune or something else. But you know, we can watch Dune another time. It's not gonna go away from the theaters quite soon because it's really good. Apparently, I fell asleep in Dune 1. Sorry, it was kind of a snooze fest. But Zendaya is going to be in the second one quite a lot, which I'm looking forward to, which, like, it's gonna be more of an action-packed movie from what I can tell. So that's exciting. But the books look too scary to start. Anyway, let's circle back to this weekend. Movie, dinner, really nice. We sat down and read a book, or I attempted to read, and then I like messaged a few people instead, and I scrolled on Instagram. And we went to the pool as well that day, so we used the pool twice. Sorry. And the pool was so nice. The first time it was like really warm, but it was towards the end of the day, so I feel like there had been like so many people in the pool. It was probably kind of gross, but it's okay. I don't go to the pool that often. It's kind of like a rare occasion in the UK to go to the pool, unless you really like swimming, and then you'll like go to the leisure center. Otherwise, the pool was really good. I got a nice exercise in there, and then in the morning we went downstairs for a breakfast. It was like one of those buffet breakfasts. I got croissants, scrambled eggs, I got tea, of course, like tomatoes, mushrooms. Yeah, that's kind of like what I got. It was really nice. The eggs were great. And then after eating breakfast, we headed straight down to the pool. We were on a mission because obviously we're gonna get our money's worth. You know, we're checking out at 11. We're gonna eat breakfast at 8:30, finish at 9, go to the pool at 9:15. Like, it was like 1, 2, 3. Basically, I had already gotten my swimsuit and everything, so I headed straight to the changing room, and I changed, and I sat down by the pool, and I was waiting for my boyfriend. And this guy made me wait for like 20 minutes. I was just giving up hope, and I got in the pool, and I just vibed by myself, you know, swimming up and down. And then he shows up, and I'm like, where have you been? It's been half an hour, like, I've been here without you. And he was like, oh, sorry, I was just in the toilet. I'm sorry if that was too TMI, but like, half an hour. So we chilled at the pool. I feel like we made a couple of people upset. It was like, just as like mom and dad or something. We were not doing it towards them. Like, I was splashing my boyfriend with water. We're just like having a water fight. Like, sue me, I want to have fun, you know. And we were like, I was careful not to do it when anyone else was around, but I feel like these people were not having it, or maybe they were fine, but maybe somebody had a bitch face, you know, resting bitch face, who knows. Basically they were giving this stink eye, and I was like, let's just move away from these people, because I feel like they're not happy right now. There was a dad that was like giving his daughter like kind of like a swimming lesson, swimming practice, and she was going really fast. So I was like watching them, and then we went into the one day, hopefully, I'll be able to. But honestly, the hotel was so nice, the staff were so nice, facilities were really nice, the food was amazing, the room was big and spacious. Like, I wish I had that room, you know. Every time I go into a hotel like that, where they have like modern, in the UK, you will get hotels that have been alive, like built since the Victorian era, and nobody bothered to change anything about it. I have been to hotels like that. Terrible. Even though some of them are like called 4 stars. No. This one was a proper 4-star. It like had the modern things. The bed was so comfortable. Like, it had like a huge desk space, big mirrors. I need a full-length mirror too, and this one had one. I've stayed in hotels where they didn't have full-length mirrors. Like, how are you supposed to look at what you look like? Anyway, a really first world problems. Anyway, but yeah, it was such a fun weekend. But if you ever consider something like this, I feel like I would recommend it. Like, obviously I'm not sponsored, but check it out if you have anything in your country similar like this. Like, I'd say definitely try it out for a week. Literally one night stay